Alrighty, hello, how you guys doing? Welcome to my channel and thanks for stopping by. We've got another exciting time. It's the end of the month, which is always a juicy time, and of course, happy Halloween to everyone. Hope you're getting all the sweets that you want. Just don't go too crazy, sugar's bad for you. But apart from that, Echoes of Extinction Devblock 25. Let's get right into it. Islander says that every month has been getting better and more exciting, and I for one can't disagree, especially when you see over content in this devblock. Islander has put most of his focus on the map this month, designing cave systems and an underground temple which will be part of the lore in the future, with also the small island in the main lake getting some attention, and the coastlines to ensure good pathing and better traversal. And finally, Islander mentions that him and Smaug have been busy adding more colours to the current playables to give more variety, which is always nice. People do love making their own skins and trying to make them as unique as possible. Vittoria Leto, artist. Vittoria has been working on the new icon for Ouranosaurus UI panel and exploring concepts from the different Kickstarter tiers. Furious Smaug, programmer. Furious has continued his work on optimization and balance for the dinosaur side of the tech demo. Night Vision has received major work with Sent next in line. I mean, I gotta say, this Night Vision does look pretty cool. What do you guys think? Furious continues with a mystery playable being announced, that is Enquiries, which I am damn excited for. Enquiries is one of my favorites. Just like Spinosaurus is up on my list. Not as up as Spinosaurus of course, but Enquiries is definitely up there. So this was a nice surprise and I've gotta say I can't wait to get my hands on it. I mean, it's a semi-aquatic apex after all, right? And it'll be slotted up next alongside Paki, Draco and Tropel. And Enquiries will counter Purosaurus populations. And lastly, the next couple of months are focused on getting the tech demo out. Sound Drinks, Sound Designer. Sound has started work on the threaten and attack vocals for Ouranosaurus, and Eocarcharia synced sets to both hatchling and adult animations, so the timing feels right for them. Mini Zep Wolf, tech artist. Mini has reposed and weight painted the tribal armor sets for both male and female, piece by piece, and Mini also rigged a new skeleton to ensure natural motion. Almost like just in time for Halloween, eh?
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine.
Arrived, 3D artist. Arrived has built a modular bridge kit and it's now ready for wide use across biomes. I do like that everything they build in this game so far is kind of part of nature, kind of all blends in nicely, not in a way that you can't distinguish the differences, but in a way that it all feels like it's one island stuck in the past. It gives it a nice vibe. I'm kind of happy that Tribals have kind of added that kind of rustic feel to the game, if that makes sense. But anyway, Airsick Lowlander, level designer, visual upgrades and map optimization. Air has also worked on shadows, making them less demanding, and has now enabled Lumen hardware ray tracing, so the game is going to look that much more better. Plus foliage diversity has been expanded on per biome and rivers are currently being stitched together to make it all one system. It's almost like they know what works in a game and how to make a game actually work. Not trying to shit on another game here, but this is always going to be a good idea to actually have a system that all works as one. Especially when you have developers taking time and people taking time in playing the game, and something like Purosaurus comes in and it's just stuck in one part of the map because it can't really traverse it. I mean, there's nothing better and scarier than not knowing where it's safe to drink. It might be shit when you die, but I guarantee you that thrill is why you'll come back. Now let's move on to Chikanja, the programmer. Chikanja has been fixing tons of bugs, systemic optimizations, especially around the inventory and item management, has also added a new dino character menu, with them getting close to being able to show us what they have all been working on. I do look forward to that. Dr. Penny 233, cinematic artist. This one's a cool one. This month Dr. Penny has finished the cinematic that will drop upon game launch, with a few tweaks possibly coming to the cinematic. Says the doctor. Dre. I gotta say, these devs have some crazy names. They're also interesting, you could say. We got a doctor, we got now Dre. What's next? But anyway, Dre, social media manager. Dre has started this month. Everyone welcome Dre. And alongside Monji, hopefully I got that name right, they have been working on content planning and socials, with some challenges on getting the clips right that will sprout excitement for the upcoming tech demo, as Dre is picky and picky is good in my opinion. And I have to say congratulations, as they have hit 400,000 views on TikTok with a single clip. So if you don't follow Echoes of Extinction on TikTok, go do it. Some real awesome content there. And finally, Dre would like to thank everyone for the support and the following. Now let's move on to Ra, 3D artist. One of the most badass art pieces I have ever seen. Of course, because it's Spinosaurus and I love myself some Spinosaurus. It just looks insane. It really gives you the idea of what the game wants to be. Also, Ra has wrapped base textures for Porosaurus and moved into concepting and sculpting the growth stages, with other remaining patterns closing in on the finish line for Eocarcharia and Oranosaurus. Eric, programmer. I also have a cousin called Eric. First month on the team, says Eric. Another welcome. They're really expanding, aren't they? But glad to have you here, Eric. Eric has optimized the foliage interaction system and synchronized the client server with a respawn loop for harvested nodes. You ease water, cleaned blueprints, fixed stamina, and has corrected rolling abilities with all 8 directional variants. The manager handled spawning through a component to allow for unique customizations. The manager now also takes in maps for population, quests, and classes, which allows them to specify roles for each AI. Kleiner, animator. Kleiner has done a full set of Oranosaurus broadcasts. Broadcast, friendly, and surrender, with matching style so they are easy to distinguish whilst in-game in various distances, with threaten being next. Oranosaurus had its precision attack tightened, and Eocarcharia's turn in place has had work done. And last but not least, Eocarcharia's threaten has been reworked for a shorter and more natural sound. And that's it. A juicy devblog. Devblog 25 complete. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think. What are your thoughts on everything that you've seen and all the cool images and background, which is all recent stuff by the way. Everything that you're seeing in the background, that are not the actual images and videos from the devblog, are all quite fresh products for you to see. So I hope you've been paying attention. If not, go back and have a little look. I'm very excited for this game. I cannot wait to see the tech demo out, and I'm definitely going to be playing it, also live streaming it. So if you want to see more on Echoes of Extinction, go check out their channel, if you haven't already, of course. But apart from that, you guys have a fantastic day. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.